Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I just wanted to share a recipe that I just discovered that I really love, and it's called cracked chicken chili. And so you will need various ingredients for it. Um, All right, so what you want to do is you want to make sure that your crock pot is ready. And I have mine right now on high setting. It's like close to the evening time, and so I just want to go ahead and get this fixed. But if you want to make this cracked chicken chili, you're going to have to adjust the time accordingly and depending on the time of day. So if you're going to put this on low, it's going to take about 6 to 8 hours to cook. If you're going to have this on high, it'll take about 3 to 4 hours to cook. But as you can see right now, I already have chicken tenders in here. Now you can use chicken breast tenders. That's basically what this is here, but you can also use regular chicken breasts, or you can use chicken thighs to add additional flavor, whatever you have on hand. And so right now I have some taco seasoning that I'm going to go ahead and add on top. I like to add the seasoning directly on top of the chicken just to give it some flavor, and I'm going to just dump about half of it because I don't need a whole lot of it. It's not a lot of chicken tenders inside of it, so I don't really need a whole lot. Also, I'm gonna go ahead and add some ranch dip. You can add the regular Hidden Valley. You can add whatever you have on hand that's ranch dip. But I'm gonna put about a half of this pouch here to add to my chicken breast. Get that in there good. And again, you just want to watch your portions. Me, I don't like a whole lot of ranch meat, if that's even a word, to mine, but I'm going to go ahead and add it that way. Also, you want to make sure that you have a can of black beans or whatever beans you have on hand. I like adding black beans to mine. I'm a black bean girl, so I love black beans. I eat it with almost anything. You know what? I should probably get a spoon and add that in there. Now I did try to drain this out, rinse and drain it. That's just what I prefer. So if you want to do that too, you can do that too. I'm also going to add here some diced tomatoes. And so you can use petite diced tomatoes. You can use whole diced tomatoes, whatever you prefer. Again, you want to just get some things that you have on hand. So I have this on hand, and I typically keep these kind of things in my pantry as like a staple for me throughout the year because I always cooking with some kind of diced tomato. So I add that in there. Now I'm also going to add here some bell pepper. Now you can see that mine is frozen. The reason why mine is frozen is because with it just being just me I'm cooking for, I don't want my vegetables to go bad. And so I typically, when I get them from the grocery store, I go ahead and I chop them up and I store them in a storage some kind of plastic bag or container, and I put it in the freezer till I'm ready. Make sure you date it, make sure you know exactly when you put it in, because if you're like me, you might forget. And so I like to just go ahead and put bell pepper in mine because I love the flavor. But if you want to preserve your vegetables, especially if you know you're not going to eat them for a while, go ahead and freeze them. That helps a lot. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and add some cream cheese. So I'm going to get this opened up. All right, and I just put that on top. I'm kind of nuzzling it in there. I have more stuff in here than what I would typically have in here, but I just usually put that on top. Okay, and then I'm going to add some chicken broth. This is 33% less sodium. I try to get things with less sodium in it. I keep this kind of stuff on hand as well because you just never know when you feel like putting something in the crock pot or you feel like making some kind of recipe that requires it. And I just usually put enough in here to cover up my chicken. If I realize that later as I'm cooking, I want to add some more, I'll add some more. This is really more of your preference of what you like your chili or soup-like dishes, what you enjoy. And then I'm going to put my lid on top. Now I do have some bacon that I'm going to put in there pretty soon. I'm actually still cooking some bacon, but I will put bacon in there soon. as soon as I'm done cooking my bacon. Oh, and also you probably noticed that I had said that you're gonna need some sharp cheddar. And so I'm not going to put the cheese in here right now because cheese is going to melt very fast, and I still have raw chicken in here. It's going to take a while, so I might as well wait until closer to the time of me preparing this and getting it ready to eat right before. Probably about maybe 10 minutes before, so you can add your cheese really at the end. And so right here, I'm going to go ahead and show you that I have my setting on high right here. I'm just using a Hamilton Beach. I mean, you don't have to have anything fancy. Whatever kind of crock pot that you have that's durable, that you can use, that you don't have to worry about it breaking on you in the middle of cook time or whatever. Just whatever you have with you. And this is all about what you have on hand. And so, like I said, I will add the bacon later, but I will see you guys soon when it's done. Okay, so it's been on for probably about 3 hours or so, maybe about 3 hours or so. And so now I'm just taking time just to stir it. And usually I try to stir it up after or before I put the lid on. But you can see now that it is starting to look like some deliciousness. Now, I'm going to continue to keep this in. The chicken is still in here cooking, but I just want to give it a good mix before I add the cheddar cheese, and I will show you what that looks like soon.
Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out my chicken and I'm going to shred it all up. Some of it will start to kind of break apart. You can do this actually inside the crock pot. You can shred it. I like to see it, so I will take it out and start shredding it, but it's doing just fine shredding all on its own. And the preference and size of pieces is just up to you. If you like big chunky chicken pieces, you can make it chunky. If you like really shredded, you can do shredded. I like in between. It just depends on my mood and how hungry I am, to be quite honestly with you. So that looks pretty good for me. I'm going to take it and I'm going to put it inside of my crock pot, and then I'm going to get some more pieces. So I'm going to keep shredding this up right now.
Fun part, adding my shredded cheese. So I'm gonna add sharp cheddar cheese to the top, just like this. And my crock pot is still on, it's still on high heat. And remember what I mentioned earlier, that I'm gonna add the cheese towards the end. So think about, about what time you want to start adding your cheese, and you can do it right before you serve it to people. I think this will be something good to have for a good family gathering. I mean, this is definitely a crowd pleaser. I think this will be something good to have whatever kind of celebration. It could be a baby shower, bridal shower, Super Bowl, party, any kind of party after church. I mean, this is a great meal that will feed a lot of people. You can see how much I have. Now, what I typically do, I can't eat all of this within a few days or so. So what I like to do is I like to go ahead and freeze it. So I will freeze it, but I'm gonna eat some, of course, for lunch and for dinner and lunch. But the amount of cheese you add, that's totally up to you. If you want to add a cup of cheese, you can. If you want to add a half a cup, 3/4 of a cup, it's really up to you. But I just simply add it on top. and it just brings out so much more flavor. It's just so delicious. So I'm gonna leave this in for another few minutes and then it'll be time to serve. Stay tuned. Okay, so here's the finished product, your cracked chicken chili, and it turned out so good. I actually did taste some before I actually started shooting again, but I like to usually serve it with some tortilla chips. I like these tortilla chips here from Aldi. It's a multi-grain tortilla chips and they're gluten-free and they're really delicious. But really you can use whatever you prefer, whatever you like to serve it with. It could be regular tortilla chips, it could be blue tortilla chips, it could be anything you want, whatever your little heart desires. You can add it with your delicious meal right here. So something I would change is if I have the time, I would definitely go ahead and do this for low setting rather than high setting. As you know, the longer you cook chicken, it gets kind of dry. It's not dry, it's just not as moist as I would like it to be. So if there's any way I can fix that, just let me know. But other than that, I don't have any complaints. It's my first time cooking it on high. I usually do it low and it's perfect. So please try this out. If you're at home and you got these ingredients in your pantry, in your fridge, try it out. Well, thank you so much for watching my video on my channel, and I hope you come back, and just know that you are loved and you are blessed, and I will see you soon. Bye.